Screenshot.
Yeah, boy.
What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Many of us longtime Outward players know about the Radiant Wolf Sword, but for those of you who don't, it's incredible. I try to stay away from the OP status in my titles, but this weapon truly is overpowered. For a number of different reasons, actually, but first we need to know how to get it. Start by joining the Holy Mission faction quest. This is required as it's actually a reward inside the quest itself. Luckily, the Holy Mission offers the most rewards and is often the best option for many build types. You'll need to complete your faction quest as normal, talk to Olil when it tells you to, head to Blue Chamber, find Zephyrian, all the regular stuff. Eventually, you'll talk to Elat with Olil and you'll get this quest. Find the rebel priests hiding in a giant lotus in the northern part of the Hollowed Marsh. This will take you to a lotus cave where some priests are hiding. I had a lot of trouble finding this cave originally, but it's actually really close to town. Once inside the cave, you'll talk to the head priest and go through his dialogue. If you want the Radiant Wolf Sword, you must fail the negotiations. This means choosing dialogue option 3 every single time. Option 3 every time your character must talk. This will make the priest turn on you and begin combat. Luckily, our pal Saurian is the most Giga Chad character in Outward and can solo them.
All I hear from you is how Elat is truly the one responsible for the Scourge.
Although weirdly, he uses a Gold Lich Mace instead of his usual Palladium Hammer. Guy doesn't even use a weapon he specializes in and trashes these losers. He is peak human condition for sure. After the priests are dead, you need to talk to Olil. She'll tell you she's leaving the Holy Mission because she doesn't trust Elat. And since she doesn't want anything to do with Elat anymore, she offers you her sword, the Radiant Wolf Sword. Now, why is this an OP weapon? Well, for starters, it deals no physical damage whatsoever. 34 pure lightning damage. The Runic Sword does pure ethereal damage, but that one has no impact. This beauty here has 25 impact, letting you deal incredible elemental damage and still knock back your enemy. Also, take a look at its durability. Infinite. That's right, the Radiant Wolf Sword is made of pure light, and as it turns out, light does not need repaired. Right off the bat, you have a high damage weapon that never breaks and staggers enemies. But there's more. The Radiant Wolf Sword deals lightning damage, which means you can buff its damage out the wazoo. Wear the silver chestplate and enchant it with Spirit of Monsoon for a 25% bump in lightning damage. Then, take Cabal Hermit with Wind Sigil and you have massive lightning attacks as well as an extra buff when using the lightning boon. And this is only the beginning. You can use a lightning imbue, enchant boots with flux, and many other things to buff lightning damage. When it's all said and done, the Radiant Wolf Sword will do insane levels of electric damage. And in this video, I fought a few enemies with little to no buffs at all. Just the sword alone trashes, and has a great attack speed that handles well. So why did they make this OP? Well, it's actually part of the story. If you don't solve the priest's quarrel with peace, and instead receive this sword, you never get promoted to champion. Elat will promote you to the highest pinnacle of a warrior alongside Saurian, and you gain 2 extra protection and extra weather defense. This path with the sword counts as a failure, and you receive neither reward while also only being promoted to Templar. The trade-off is an awesome sword, but it does mess with the story a bit and force you to miss 2 great passive skills. It has to be OP or it wouldn't be worth taking. That, my friends, is how you can get your hands on the Radiant Wolf Sword. Outward has so many details thrown around in its world, and this weapon forces you to make a bad decision for the ultimate weapon. Choices matter, and in this case, well, you get one of my favorite swords, as this glow stick is extremely fun to use. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and if you would, please consider leaving a like down below. Catch you next time.